least 43 people have been reported killed after a fire broke out in a building housing workers in Kuwait's Mangaf city. The incident occurred around 6 a.m. local time, that is around 9 a.m. in India. The Kuwaiti Health Ministry has said 43 people were hospitalized due to the fire and 4 of those had died. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has also, in fact, posted on X and has said that deeply shocked by the news of the fire incident in Kuwait City. There are reportedly over 30 deaths and 50 have been hospitalized. Our ambassador has gone to the camp and we are awaiting further information. Remember, a large number of Indians, in fact, live in, Middle East, in Kuwait as well, and work in various positions. Here also, there have been few Indians, those who have been affected as well. The Indian ambassador in Kuwait has said that over 30 Indian workers have been injured in the fire incident and are admitted to the hospital. Let me go across to my colleague Mohammad Ghazali, who's joining us with more details at this moment. Ghazali, is there any clarity at this moment of how many Indians who are actually involved, and has there been any fatalities among Indians as well?
See, 43 people have been killed. How many Indians are there? We don't have a definite data about it, but the sources within MEA as well as from the ambassador's office in Kuwait suggest that majority of them are Indians, because the building was owned by a company owned by a Indian person from Kerala, and it's a 6-story building which housed more than 150 people. So you can imagine the kind of capacity the building had, that it had more than 150 people who were staying there when the fire broke out at around 6 a.m. in the morning as per the local time, and somebody was preparing cooking food early morning. That is when the building caught fire and it spread through the entire building, and many people also tried to escape the fire and started jumping from the building, breaking their bones. Out of the 43 people, what we are hearing is that majority of them are Indians who are killed. Right now the embassy back there in Kuwait is also trying to contact the family members of those who have been killed. 29 bodies have reached the mortuary there in one of the hospitals. As well as 30 Indians are injured, with whom the Indian ambassador in Kuwait visited the hospital and met them. So these are the details which are emerging from there. The reason of fire is not known yet. Kuwait's interior minister also came down hard on those who are responsible for this mismanagement, or say the criminal negligence. Perhaps that why so many people were putting up in that 6-story building. So he said that the janitor or the owner of the company or whosoever is responsible for keeping these many number of people in one building will also be punished. So action will also be taken, says the Interior Minister of Kuwait. But as of now, the identity and how many Indians are killed is not known yet. Perhaps in some time, the Ministry of External Affairs here will issue a statement after consulting the Indian ambassador in Kuwait.
Ghazali, may I request you to stay on with me? In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also put up a post on X on this, and he has said the fire mishap in Kuwait City is saddening. My thoughts are with all those who have lost their near and dear ones. I pray that the injured recover at the earliest. The Indian Embassy in Kuwait is closely monitoring the situation and working with the authorities to assist the affected. That's what the Prime Minister, in fact, has said. Ghazali, but as you said, their details are just sketchy at this moment. They are trickling in, and in some time they are expecting a detailed statement from the Ministry of External Affairs. But just to give a sense to our viewers, I mean, Kuwait remains a big hub for Indian workers, especially from Kerala and southern India, those who are stationed in big numbers.
Yeah, certainly a large number of Indians stay in Kuwait, and in this particular incident, the building was owned by an Indian company owner, and most of the people who are staying in that building are also Indians, is what we are being told. And why there is a delay in identification or ascertaining the identity of those who are injured or dead, we are being told that perhaps some of them are in ICU, some of them are in normal ward. So that is why collecting or gathering details of those who are injured is also is getting delayed. So till people are getting...
Just hold on to that thought. We are now being joined by Saeed Mahmood. He's a reporter with Arab Times, joining us at this moment. Mr. Mahmood, thank you for speaking to us. I just want to first ask you, sir, what is the situation as far as this fire is concerned? What is the news that is trickling in on the number of people, those who have lost their life and the injured ones?
Hello, thank you for having me. The situations are still ongoing. The investigations initially showed that the reason, there is no criminal reason behind the incident. It's because of cooking in the ground floor, and then the fact that over 25 or around 25 gas cylinders were kept in that ground floor. It contributed in spreading the fire so far. We met a survival of the incident. He said that he had to wait for 2 hours until he could flee away because of the smoke. Many of the cases of the injured or deaths because of suffocation. And part of them was because of the injuries included bones breaks because of jumping from the windows to escape and rushing. It was announced by Director of Investigations Department in Kuwait Fire Force, Colonel Said Al-Musawi. He said the investigations will be accomplished in a couple of days and it will be referred to the concerned institutions. But initially, there's no reason, no criminal reason behind the incident. On the other hand, His Highness Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, and Minister of Interior, Sheikh Fahd Yusuf Al-Sabah, he described the incident as a catastrophe. He said it's a result of greedy owner of the company and greedy owner of the building. He ordered them to be arrested until the end of the investigations. He gave directives or instructions for all the violating real estate to remove immediately the violations today, because starting from tomorrow morning, the Kuwait municipality and the concerned institutions will launch a wide range campaign to remove the violations without giving a grace period to them or issuance of any warnings. They are asked to remove the violations right now.
Mr. Mahmood, may I also ask you, sir, is there any clarity on the nationality of the people, those who have died tragically in this incident?
Yeah, most of them are Indians. Most of them are Indians. Until now, they did not identify any other nationalities. All the identified deaths are Indians. That's because of the fact that most of the inhabitants were already Indians.
Sir, can I also once again ask you to confirm the number of people, those who have passed away and those who are still, injured and are getting treatment at this moment?
Yeah, until now there are 30 injured and 43 deaths.
Thank you so much, Said Mahmood, for joining us with those very, very important details from Kuwait.